Hey guys, it's Aftab here. So in this podcast, I have my friend Chandana with us. So she recently got into an internship as an IT technology intern at Siemens Logistics. So we'll be discussing her role, her application approach, her interview preparation and process at Siemens. So let's not waste time and start with the podcast. Hi Chandana, thanks for joining us today.
Hi, thanks for inviting me to this podcast. I'm very glad to share my experience at Siemens Logistics and the process, how I applied everything like that.
Mhm. It's my pleasure to have you in my podcast, Chandana.
hmm
So before starting, can you briefly introduce about yourself and your educational background?
Yeah, sure. I'm Chandana. I did my bachelor's in India in electronics and communication engineering. After that, I had a 10 months experience at Accenture in SAP domain. But after that, I planned to US for my master's in information systems and technology at UNT. So during this process, I'm very interested with data. So I got during this process, I have applied lot many internships, jobs at on campus, but in summer I got an opportunity as a summer camp instructor where I used to teach Python and for the middle school students for so many for all 3 months during the summer. And
Mhm.
after that, when I during that process, I used to try to apply internship through LinkedIn.
Okay.
One fine day, I got an internship at Siemens Logistics.
It's really quite an interesting background, Chandana.
Yeah,
So
thank
thanks
you.
for joining. Thanks for sharing with us.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to our first question, how did can you explain more about your role at Siemens? What is the role they assigned for you?
Yeah. At Siemens, during my interview process, the interviewer told me about my works at Siemens Logistics.
Mhm.
Those include like one of the processes that RPA process, robotic process automation, and he told me that I more need to focus on Power BI dashboard since the financial year is coming. So they asked me to create a dashboard for the company for their finance and accounting team. So this is my role, and they asked me to help in creating the dashboards. That's
Right.
it for now.
So what all skills are required for your role? What type of stacks or what type of languages which are required for your role,
Uh,
Chandana?
yeah, sure. They only asked me for Power BI role, so I just learned Tableau, Power
Mhm.
BI, SQL, and Excel. That's it.
That's it. Okay. So how did you apply for this role, Chandana? How did
Uh,
you?
like Before this, I just want to share that networking is important. When I was like networking around the people, one of the person who I know, she told me that there is an opportunity as an intern at Siemens Logistics. She told me to apply in the career portal at Siemens. So I applied for the s- role for internship at Siemens Logistics.
Mhm.
Then for after 2 days, I got an interview call from them.
So you applied that directly from their platform,
Yeah,
Siemens
career portal.
career platform. Okay. So after applying, after how many days you got your interview interview
I
call?
just applied on Sunday and I got my interview call on Monday. It's not interview call. He just want to confirm me am I available or not for the interview. So
Okay.
he called on Monday and I told him I'm available. So he scheduled my interview on Tuesday. That's how my interview got scheduled.
So what was your preparation? How was your preparation for your interview?
Since it was only a 1 day process, I was not having much time.
Mhm.
So I was only having 1 day to prepare for an interview. I just overlooked for the skills that I was having. They only asked for me certain requirements. I prepared for that, and also I went and checked for my resume.
Okay.
Whatever I included, I made sure that I was confident in what I've included in my resume. So these are only my preparations for my Siemens.
Okay. Are you a computer science student at your university?
And no, I'm an information systems technology student
Okay.
at UNT.
So before attending your interview, have you gone through the topics, or have you gone through the courses which you have done during your masters, or which you
Mm,
are doing for your interview?
yeah, during summer, I used to have a lot of time. So during that process, uh, during those days, I used to look on Power BI, Tableau. I used to work on them, and that helped me to get this interview. Maybe.
Okay. So what are platforms you have went through for learning all these skills?
Mm, Power BI, like we have a campus, like we many of the students don't know how to use the resources from the UNT.
Yeah.
So in UNT we have a platform called Cetrix. On in that platform we get every platform for free.
Okay.
Like I used a Power BI platform, Tableau platform, and SQL platform. So and make use of them and learned so many skills from that
Okay.
platform.
Cool, cool, Chandana. How was your interview process? Like, how many stages were there in your interview?
During my interview has only two steps. They called me on a phone and they said me I'll be scheduling an interview. Which day you are available? He asked me that and he asked me some one or two questions. Then I told him. Then he scheduled my interview. Next day, I went to an interview process. He only asked me and he only focused on some of the questions what I have included in my resume. Since he sent me the profile, like interview requirements,
Okay.
so I just gone through those, and I made sure that mm, what are the skills they require. So I only focused on telling those skills during
Okay.
my interview process.
Cool, cool, Chandana.
Yeah.
And coming to my next question, explain the step-by-step process of getting your CPT in your university. Like, many students get confused on getting their internship offer and don't know how to apply for CPT in their university.
Yeah.
Can you give it in a step wise?
Yeah, I would help. So many international students, we mainly don't focus on internships. I mean, why we don't focus is that we don't have any confidence that we'll get an internship. But once if we get an internship, we doesn't know how the process goes. So I just want to tell you some of the steps include is that first process is that when we get an offer letter, we need to upload it in a handshake.
Okay.
We everyone know that handshake is only to apply for jobs.
Mhm.
It not only mean for applying jobs, but we can even upload our offer letter into that to get our CPT approval. So first step is we need to upload our offer letter in handshake, that is in career center.
Okay.
There we have an option called career center. We need to upload our offer letter there. The second step is that we need to get approval from the four people.
Okay.
That process will be there in the handshake where we have uploaded. The four people are like one is like recruiter, second one is our college intern administrator, third one is faculty instructor from our department, and fourth one is academic advisor. These
Mhm.
four people need to approve. Once it get approved, then it goes to the international department.
Okay.
The second step after this, I mean, first step is handshake. Second step is getting approved by these four people, and third step is like we need to approve. We need to upload our offer letter, and we have two forms in iNorth portal. We have a
Okay.
portal called iNorth. For in that portal, we need to upload two forms, which would be signed by a recruiter, and second one is by academic advisor.
Okay.
Those signed documents we need to upload it in the iNorth Texas portal, and that will be directing to the international department. When the international department people get this access or get the documents, they will be checking and verifying our process,
Mhm.
and they will get approved for the CPT process. After getting approved CPT process, we'll get a new I-20.
Okay.
On that on that I-20 we have the specific dates like start date and end date. We should not start our internship before the start date, and we should not exceed our internship after the
You-
end date. Yeah,
Okay.
this is
So,
the process.
guys, if you don't know about Handshake portal, it's like a career portal where you can apply for part-time jobs at universities. It's like a LinkedIn or Indian portal. So, not even applying for part-times, as Chandana says, it will be useful after getting your internship offer to submit this type of process to get your CPT. So, as you mentioned that after getting an internship, first we have to apply it in a handshake portal, get signed by the four people you have mentioned. And after getting signed, you have to submit the document in your university portal. So once done, you can get your CPT, right?
So if anyone have any doubts, like they could go to the like university websites or academic advisor. We have so many resources to use in our college. They would be helping us.
So you will be having many departments like career center, academic advisors who will guide you for getting a CPT or OPT process during a master's as an international student. So thanks for sharing that, Chandana. So Uh, so you get your offer letter, you got your CPT, you joined internship. How long was your internship duration, Chandana?
It's for 3 months. And also, if we get an opportunity as an internship, also we should have eligibility to do that.
Okay.
For our college people to get it approved, we have some eligibility criteria.
Okay.
As we are international students, it has four criteria. One is that I should have the CGPA more than 3,
Okay.
and second thing is that I should be enrolling for that course, and second one is it should be 20 hours per week since I'm taking other subjects also, and it should be paid. And also I need to complete some of the credits for some subjects I need to complete before getting that internship.
Last but not least, Chandana, do you have any advice or do you have any tips for students who are trying to get internships or full-time opportunities during their
Yeah,
master's or bachelor's?
yeah. First thing is that networking in
Mhm.
US, it is very important
Okay.
uh, to have a network.
Okay.
Networking is just not like friends. The networking should be with the people uh, from different groups, different countries,
Okay.
different domains. Like it might be with the professors, it might be with the local staff, it might be with the career fair, uh, career fair organizations.
Okay.
So networking, I could say networking is very important. Like how can we get a networking? Yeah, as I said, networking is very important. First point I could say, we need to connect with our professors because they have so many connections in and around companies and organizations.
Okay.
If you ask for an opportunity, if you have a specific dream company,
Mhm.
so if we can ask the help, I have a dream company, this can I do a shadow shift there for 1 week or like that. They might recommend us, or they might connect us to the people who are having that connections. That
Okay.
is the first thing. Second thing is that so many professors in our college are associated with so many student organizations. If we could participate in student organizations, we might get opportunity to participate in so many different uh, so many different activities. Yeah.
Mhm.
And the third thing is that we can connect with the people who are currently doing their jobs
Okay.
and know how often the market is and what are the companies looking for, what are the skills they are looking for. We can
Mhm.
get to know that. And also we can even ask the people who are very experienced in some of that skills, whatever you are looking for. We can search for that and we can connect with that people. So this is how the networking help us.
Mhm. So thanks for sharing your advice, Chandana. Many other students who got into internships or full times are also suggesting the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of applying, not even applying, focus more upon networking,
Yeah.
approach different ways so that you can land into job easily.
Yeah.
So, guys, as you can see, networking is a key for getting your targeted job. So, not even applying for jobs, focus on networking. Try to approach your professors. Try to approach your seniors. Get to know more about jobs and application strategies from them. That will be all, Chandana. I think I've covered all my questions.
Mm-hmm.
Your advice or your experience is really helpful for viewers like us. And guys, if you find this podcast really helpful, please do subscribe to my channel. I'll be hosting more podcasts like this related to job application strategies, interview preparation tips, and more. So thank you once again, Chandana, for joining us today. And
Thank you, Hassan.
all the best for your internship. Get it done good, and try to land into full time after completing your internship.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, and see you in the next podcast. Take care.